Okay, so here is a little rundown about directions in fighting games. The directions are everything in fighting games, more important than even your attack buttons, because movements are tied to directions. This includes jumping. And even with an analog stick, you only have the 9 directions total that you can pick from. You have neutral, forward, back, down, up, down forward, down back, and up forward. Now, you may be questioning why I called this forward and this back instead of right or left. Anytime you will see something in a fighting game, it is based on you are on player 1 side. Player 1 side is on the left. All movement mechanics, anything requiring direction is based upon which side that you're on. So if we go over to player 2 side, on the right, this is forward, and this is backwards. This is not left, it's forwards. This is not right, it's backwards. One of the most important parts about directions is blocking. In order to block a move, you have to be holding back, away from the opponent. Doing this, while not walking away, you simply just tap back whenever they hit you, and you will block it. And there are 2 kinds of blocks. There are standing block and crouching block. Some moves can only be blocked while crouching, typically attacks that hit low. Standing block can block attacks that are up higher, or even just a little bit lower. However, there are 2 key differences between these 2 types of blocks. For standing block, you can block attacks that are higher, or attacks that come from jumping attacks. But if you are only stand blocking, you will get hit by low attacks. On the other hand, with crouching block, you can hit attacks, some that hit high, and some that hit low. All of them that hit low, actually. However, moves that hit overhead will hit you. Moves that hit from the sky will hit you. The standard attacks done by hitting an attack button are called your normals. And traditional fighting games will have 6 of them. Light punch, medium punch, heavy punch, light kick, medium kick, heavy kick. You also have a set of 6 crouching normals. Light punch, medium punch, heavy punch, light kick, medium kick, heavy kick. However, there are other normals that a character can have, called command normals. Instead of Ryu's standard standing heavy punch, his forward heavy punch is a double heavy attack, and his back heavy punch does a little bit of an uppercut. Some characters will even have crouching command normals. For example, Guile has his regular crouching heavy kick, which can also be inputted with down back, but his down forward heavy kick is a high kick. While it might seem a little hard to get around, not being able to reuse standing heavy punch by holding back, there are some trade-offs for it. You have more options for normals, and they do different things. Everything about fighting games that you do has some sort of commitment to it. Whenever you hit an attack button, say Ryu standing heavy punch, it doesn't matter if I swirl the stick around while that's happening, because nothing will happen. He is committed to doing his standing heavy punch. However, that doesn't mean that what direction you're inputting while doing a move is not important. It very much is. Say that you go to hit Chun-Li with your standing heavy punch. She can easily hit you back if you are not in the correct position. So, what you would want to do is try holding back after inputting your move. See? I was able to block that even though I hit a neutral move by immediately holding back the block. Typically, it's better for you to try and crouch block most of the time, because if you go to hit her with standing heavy punch, you will block her standing jab, or if you hit her with standing heavy punch, you will block her crouching medium kick, since you blocked low. So, what do you do if your opponent keeps blocking everything? Well, the only thing that will beat block is throw. In most games, you will have a forward throw, which will be inputted by neutral and throw, or forwards and throw. And you will have a back throw, which of course is done by holding back and throw. This will, of course, change your positions. Player 1 side, back throw, player 2 side. In order to beat someone that is grabbing, you just have to hit them. Typically, whenever an attack hitbox and a throw hitbox hit on the same frame, the attack hitbox will run out. However, whenever two throw hitboxes connect with each other, we have a throw tech. Both players are returned far away from each other in a relatively neutral state, and no damage is done to either player. It is very important to utilize blocking to not let your opponent get at you. Of course, you can still be thrown. That is the big crux of defense in fighting games.